Hello once again to another music channeling. So I had to relocate. I feel like this is symbolic for this reading. Your person will probably have to relocate, move, okay? Or you do, but I feel like they're gonna do this for you guys, okay? Depending on who you're watching for, right? Relocation is big. Moving is big. In terms of this reading here, your go-to song is Dreaming of You. Okay, by Selena Quintanilla Perez. And yes, I said her full name. That's also very relevant to this reading. The title of this message is going to be "This soulmate is dreaming about you having their last name." There we go. Okay, now there are some specific. Some of you guys, you could be dealing with somebody from Japan. You could be Japanese, they could be, or you guys are going to meet in Japan, or they're going to move from Japan. They could be on some sort of au pair, transfer student, or Japan is a destination you always wanted to go together. Okay, a lot of people are traveling to Japan. Japan is relevant for somebody, okay? And then we have Aries and Leo. Combination where the placement or couple, as in you and Aries, they're a Leo. You're a Leo, they're an Aries. Okay? And lastly, their full name is relevant. Somebody goes by first, middle, and last name. Okay, so like I said, Selena Quintanilla Perez. Now, I have done past readings. On that note, if those past readings resonate, because there are different messages for different people during different times, please go check that out. It will be linked down below. Okay? But I say this to say somebody goes by their first, middle, last name. Just like I said in the beginning. Okay? Or they want you to have their last name. So, collective, insert middle name, and their last name. Beautiful. Let's dive in with the cards. Okay, we're gonna start first with why I got this specific song for your guest reading. We're gonna pull a card on that. I'm channeling because they want to marry you. So, message. The reason why I got this song is because they want to marry you. But based on the cards, we got this one here in reverse. They want to marry you, and for others, it's because they're fucking impatient. They're impatient. They can't wait anymore. Okay, it was in reverse. They can't wait anymore. They don't got time to wait anymore. They want to marry you as soon as possible. Okay, and for others, the reason why, because they want to marry you. For others, because they can't wait anymore. So that could also be symbolic to the movement I mentioned in the beginning of having to relocate. Okay, let's do Aries. We got the High Priestess, okay, and we got the Red Cups in reverse. So basically, Aries, somebody's trying to do some research here. They're trying to figure out if you're still with the old people. Wait, what? So for some of you guys, it's a past person that you're dealing with, whether you're an Aries or they're an Aries. It's a past person. I'm also channeling here that it could have been a person that you were in a third party situation with, Aries, or they put you in a third party. This person here is dreaming of you. They want you to have their last name. Okay? It's definitely a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay? Or this is somebody that's ready to be a loyal husband to you, Aries. Okay, again, somebody that puts you in a third party, or you put them in a third party. They want to come in and make you theirs forever. Okay, this person feels very neglected. I feel like they regret putting you in a third party, or they feel kind of bad that you put them in a third party. Okay, so no more third parties, no more options. They just want you, Aries. Okay, especially if you're watching for masculine, or Aries, if you're watching here, you just want them. There we go. Okay? But I'm going to say this, Aries, whether you're masculine or feminine watching, they want you to be theirs. They don't want any third parties. They don't want no more interference and other options. Okay, so Leo. So Leo, we got a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So you're dealing with a feminine that could be toxic. They want to be yours. It could be toxic earth sign female, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. They want to be yours. They want to be loyal to you now. Okay, if you're dealing with a Leo, this earth sign is ready to be loyal to you. And they might be a little bit toxic, but they're ready to be loyal to you. And they don't care if you don't like it. You're making them crazy, especially if you're a Leo male. Okay? There we go. And in terms of Japanese, I think we clarified that in the beginning. That could be a location, that could be somebody's nationality, ethnicity, etc. Okay? But definitely they want peace. They're trying to manifest you. Yeah. Pretty much. They want a new beginning. So, anything else for those that didn't resonate with the specific? These are your cards. So, I guess Ace of Wands again. So somebody definitely want to manifest you. Collective, but they're having a hard time. They're having inner conflicts trying to manifest you, or you're having conflicts with them, and they're really going through this. They're like a rock bottom phase right now because they can't manifest you, and they're upset with themselves, or you're upset with them. Bottom line, they want to manifest you. Okay, they're trying to use law of attraction. I'm also tuning into, and they're going through it because it's not working. But I'm also feeling they're going through it because you're having issues right now, or they're having issues with the fact that they can't manifest you. Okay, and they just want you guys to just move past the past, let bygones be bygones. They kind of need a break. They need a vacation. All they want is to like be in your arms, high key, but it's like it's hard because they want to go to you but they can't. They want to fix things with you, but you're upset with them, or you're having conflict with them, or they're having conflict with themselves because they can't get to you. I feel like it's the latter part, the fact that they want to get to you but they can't, and this is like stressing them out. They're trying to balance this. I guess a lot, but they're really trying hard. And I'm also getting the energy like they can't really be like, I don't know why, but somebody feels like they have to come towards you, that you can't come towards them. Like you can if you want to, but in terms of if you have a conflict with this soulmate, if they're having conflict with themselves, whoever's in conflict, they feel like they are the one that needs to make things right. You get me? Okay? That's the energy I'm getting here. And it's like stressing them out, okay? But I'm getting the energy of like what I'm tuning into. Once they get you, you can never leave. They will never leave, okay? So I feel like this is somebody that's been trying really hard to make sure you guys are on the same page, same country, same location, same paths, but it's like it's been quite struggling. But you're always showing up in their dreams and their energy, and they're always seeing the future with you guys. But it's more so the direction you guys are upon, the paths, the location, okay? Literally, figuratively, you name it, okay? But they're definitely having hope, definitely having faith. They're not losing hope on this. 22 could be relevant in terms of age or timeline. So you got self-sabotage and vertical. So basically a lot of them are like having faith, but they're also struggling. It's kind of like they want to go towards this, but they can't because of like, this is, that whole saying, trust divine timing. Somebody is having a really hard time to be like trusting that, but they have no other option to trust in divine timing. Like if you wanted to be December 22, like 2022, maybe somebody had to wait 2 more years. So in 2026, finally, whatever they have been manifesting in terms of this union, this wedding, this move, it's taking a little bit longer than what somebody would prefer. So somebody has an issue with divine timing, low-key pretty upset about this, right? But they're not losing hope. They don't want you to lose hope. This could also be one of the factors why you have conflict, or they have conflict, is because obviously they want this to happen as soon as possible, but because of divine timing or timing in itself, it's an issue. It's a conflict. Okay? A lot of them have a fear that you might want to give up and let this connection go, right? I feel like there have been a discussion as well of like, let's just let this go. It was what it was, but it's not happening. And they have even contemplated this, to just let this connection go, let this love go. But it's the fact of like you being in the energy to such a case where it's like they already see the future. Like, it's one thing is seeing your person's name 24/7/8 or signs and symbols, but for you guys, I'm getting the energy of like they already, like, it's not just the names, you get me, it is you having their last name. That's pretty deep. Okay, this is not just let's hook up, this is temptation, they're lonely, they don't have a plan. This is for soulmates that have a plan and they have the vision, they see the vision. It is the timing. Okay, that's an issue here. Okay, so we're gonna leave it at that. Hopefully I'm making sense, because I know my speech impendency is acting up, but let's just, move past it. First, middle, last initials. Okay. For some of you guys, the latest dream channeling in terms of this song will make, I say whatever makes sense, but the latest one I just did in terms of this song, I might put them in order. That will make sense to a lot of you guys. But obviously, make it make sense to you, okay? But something about the recent one I did, the recent reading I did in terms of this specific song, okay? So, first, middle, last initial. Somebody's name is also Gloria. So, we're gonna pull a name for Gloria. Or pull a card for Gloria. So, Gloria, we got this one here. That's your card, Gloria. It came out a little bit in reverse. I don't know if you are already married, or if they're married and they have to go through a divorce before you guys can meet, or something. Okay, something about how you could have been together with somebody, you could have been married to somebody, or they were married to somebody and they had to wait until you guys finalize that divorce, or you had to wait until their divorce. It's you. So whoever's watching that has this name, you probably had to end something with somebody, probably a marriage, and before you guys got together with the other person. I'm also tuning it could be vice versa, or I don't know, maybe Gloria doesn't want to get married, you just want to love them. Gloria, you guys got the wedding card, and you got this card as well. Okay, maybe having issues if you want to marry this person, but these are your cards. Okay, on that note, for the rest of collective, your general advice card. Okay, you're about to be showered with abundance. Okay, there we go. Something about recycling could be relevant. I'm also channeling astral projection. You guys could be astral traveling to each other. Oh, Spirit, help me, Lord. You guys could be astral traveling together or to each other, and that's the only traveling you have thus far. Okay. Somebody loves to bike, or somebody's getting a new bike. Let's see here, something about the pineal gland. Why is this so spiritual? Pineal gland, astral traveling. Okay. Something about the like cards. You know when you use Payless, like pay with your phone, something about that system is also relevant. Okay. And let's see here, some of you guys could be part of the LGBTQ community. Something about the gate. I'm sensing like somebody coming in and surprising you as well. Someone saying could be Tommy. Something about being yours. You're theirs. Or that's mine. Someone saying could be Lena. Something about Naples. Claudia. That's somebody's name. Do one card for Claudia. You might be dealing with a Sagittarius, or you might be a Saggy. We got this one here, and then this one here. So something about being assertive when it comes to your children or your inner child. Okay. Let me just put the cards here so you guys can read it. Is we're dealing with Claudia, or if your name is Claudia, you might have children as well, Claudia, or do you want to have a child with you? All right, there we go. But I'm channeling somebody has children, and it might annoy somebody. I don't know why. Like a child on the way. Collective, I think that's everything for the reading, and we're about to wrap it up. Thank you for stopping by. Enjoy the sun, enjoy life, enjoy love. I don't have specifics in terms of a timeline, but let's do a little. I don't have the cards basically. Okay, so like when we've been talking about divine timing a lot, but let's add a few cards to see what's up. If not, we're gonna wrap it up. So for some of you guys, less than 10 days, weeks, hours, months, or after 10 days, weeks, hours, and months, or before the 10th or after the 10th. All right, I'm channeling on the 23rd for somebody. So 23rd. Or before the 29th. Okay? Collective, thank you. Namaste. Peace and love be with you.